My name is Russell. I've been a dairy farmer for 40 years. One of the things we're trying to do is actually farm sustainably in the Murray-Darling Basin.
Hi, my name's Sarah. I've been involved with the Murray-Darling Basin since 2000, and I think it's really important that we revisit our water management systems.
There's absolutely no way that you could dairy here without water. Water is the lifeblood of our communities. We have some major food manufacturers in our area. There's about 300 people directly employed in each of those companies, let alone the offset of people actually working to keep those industries alive. It's quite massive, and I don't think it's well enough understood.
The river system is nowhere near its natural condition. We don't really know exactly where the point is that the river will not be able to recover. And that's what we're trying to avoid by being able to use some environmental water strategically to water where we can.
At the present moment, with other food producers, we produce enough food for 60-odd million people. We all know that by the middle of this century, we'll double the population again. And I think one of the crucial things that we should be really discussing is food security going forward.
In the same way that we don't know exactly what the turn-off point is for the environment, we don't know what the turn-off point is for economic and social systems either. Under the current figures that the Murray-Darling Basin Plan has put forward, it still means that there's 81% of historic use available for farmers. So it's not switching off. The Murray-Darling Basin Plan, as it's implemented, will change the ownership of a parcel of water from productive use to environmental use. Some of it's through efficiency gains and some of it's through water buyback that the Commonwealth Government's very involved in.
We think they can actually achieve the rest of the water by other means, by works and measures, by the on-farm modernisation that it'll take governments to get on board to actually achieve it. And those sort of things are a win-win for communities and for the environment.
I think the worst case scenario, if we don't act now, is that we'll see more and more things like blue-green algae outbreaks, which is when a poisonous algae grows in a watercourse or on a lake or a dam, and that stock can't drink it and humans can't use it, and it can't be used for recreation either. And we'll get dirtier water, so it costs more to treat it for farms and for household use.
Farmers do a lot of really good environmental work as well. That's the other side of it. We need people still here to actually manage the weeds, to manage the vermin, and to make vibrant communities where there's schools and all these sorts of things. And if the water goes, most of those will go too. In conclusion, if we do this properly, we can look after our communities, have food security for Australia and overseas, and be sustainable with the environment and our farms going forward.
In conclusion, the Murray-Darling Basin Plan is about farmers increasing efficiency. It's about the ecosystem being able to survive even though we're using water from the river, and it's about using environmental water efficiently as well to make sure that the ecosystem is in the best possible shape into the future.